this very special edition of Good
Morning Lockdown!
Episode number 6!
Number 6, yes, there we go. So we thought we might dress a little bit formal, you know, for this very informal event. So today we're in the hot tub.
Not so hot tub.
Jacuzzi. Yes, so today you'll see there's only 2 of us, only myself and Channel.
Because yesterday was Kayla's birthday and she partied hardy.
Party hardy, so we decided to give her the day off.
Yeah.
Well, she decided to give herself the day off. And
So actually-
today,
Yeah.
we're going to do a little bit of a throwback because it's Thursday.
Throwback
Thursday! And we want to tell you guys a little bit more about our childhood and where we grew up.
I grew up in the
how we
bush.
grew up and stuff like that. Okay, do you want to go first, seeing that you already took the initiative?
So, for those of you who know South Africa, I live in Limpopo, which is the northmost province. And I live in a city called Polokwane. Yeah, where did you grow up?
I grew up all over the world.
No, not
All over the country.
All over the country.
All over the country. So I was born in Pretoria. Didn't live there though. It's born there. Well, I lived there for a little bit. Grew up a little bit in Centurion. Moved to Cape Town. Went to school there. And then we moved to Tanin, which is very close to where Channel lives now.
Actually, very close.
It's just a few, like an hour or something.
Like an hour, give or take
Like,
an hour.
like
Maybe
an
even less than an
hour,
hour.
like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Finished school there, and then I moved myself to Mpumalanga, where I studied for a year, and then I moved to Johannesburg, where I currently reside.
Yeah.
So you know more about ourselves now,
Yeah.
and we wanted to tell you guys what happened when we were 10 years old. The songs that came out.
Ooh, yes, some good songs.
No, good songs came
One of
out.
my favorites that came out was yes, Gold Digger by Kanye.
Gold digger! I said she's a gold digger. Woo! The sheriff is with a broken.
I have a very varied taste in music, rock being my favorite type of music. But actually, that's one of the songs that doesn't fit any of my favorites in music. But I love that song, and I
That's
think
what she says, but she know how to get down and nasty.
I can rap that song, and I rapped it one time while we were still working on board. And
Yeah,
one
the
was like,
karaoke.
Girl, how do you know that
I was
song?
really surprised, you know, for a white girl. It's
Yeah,
quite trashy.
I liked that song before Glee made it even more popular.
Yeah, one of my favorite songs actually is from was it Christina or Gwen? Gwen. Holla back.
Cause there ain't no holler back girl, ain't no holler back girl.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Question: What song can you either rap or sing without fail?
Rap or sing?
Yeah, like you know all the lyrics and you can like do it on the beat.
I'm yours.
Oh
But
yeah,
Jason
that's true.
Mraz.
That's true. That's true. No, but I feel like that's different. Like I feel like my party trick is singing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Rapping Fresh Prince.
She
Ooh, there's some
good.
bubbles
She
and it didn't come from
good.
Fresh Prince.
I'm sorry. The beat.
So I can rap the theme song for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air without fail.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I'm not gonna do it in front of the camera. If you want to see me do it, you have to like, subscribe, comment.
No, please do.
But my go-to karaoke song would of course be Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
Queen.
and she crushes it.
Yeah.
Crushes it.
Yeah,
Yes.
but what your go-to karaoke song was also like Wake Me Up.
Wake me up before you go. Yes.
Wham!
Wham wham. Yeah, that's actually that's a very good song. It's very uplifting.
Yeah. Wake me up.
Before you go, don't leave me hanging on like a
We're getting like way off topic. That's okay because today is a special type of episode. We're just gonna sit in the jacuzzi, play with some
toys.
toys, drink a little bit of whatever's in our cup, and chat with you guys. So if you
Yes.
don't like, just click away now, and if you like it, just stick around because who doesn't like chatting with Shantae and one?
Yeah, it's a little chat session. Tell us more. And we're gonna show you guys some baby pictures as well.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Oh. That was wrong.
Alright, there you go. So now you saw Channel's baby picture. Here's my baby picture. Yeah, there we
So
go.
I feel like you guys should comment on who do you think was cuter. I know it's hard because Wally is Wally and Shantae Shantae.
I'm pretty cute, boo.
Did you see that tinsel wig on my head?
Did you see the bubble? Oh my gosh. I was a fat baby.
I think everybody was a fat baby.
Tell us one of your stories when you were a baby.
From a baby, but
A
I don't
baby.
remember. Like, okay,
Well, no one remembers when you were a baby.
I know that my sister dislocated my shoulder when I was a baby. I have never, and I say this like without tempting the universe, broken a bone. Never. Touch wood. I've never broken a bone, but I have dislocated my shoulder, and it wasn't even my fault. It was my sister's fault. I was laying on the bed like one baby does, and and my sister just jumped on me and she dislocated my shoulder.
Well done, Tancha. Well done, crushing the babies. Yeah.
And you?
Me? I don't know. I'm not really embarrassing baby. I was just very cute and fat. I was very fat. Yeah. I remember I used to sing lyrics. Well, I used to sing all the time. I think my brother hated me for that. Like, I used to sing out loud and out proud, and I still do. And I don't care. I don't like my singing. It's fine. Like, if you get into a car with me, then congratulations, because you've won yourself a front row ticket to see me live in concert.
I also love singing, like now,
performance.
Now I really like singing. When I was younger, I really wish I could have sang. Like, I wish I had a proper voice to sing.
Yeah, me
and I
too.
know that the Lord blessed me with other skills except for my vocal cords.
Like maths.
No.
Not even.
Not even. Maths is not my strong point.
You gotta dig deep to find those skills, Tello.
I can make people laugh, okay? I'm funny.
Can you? Are you funny?
So I never used to sing that much when I was a kid, but now I sing for everything.
Everything.
Even like
Life is a musical.
life is a musical, baby. You have to sing. I wore my sports bra, my black sports bra. Yeah. But the thing that I do remember nicely was like, and you'll even see it with this photo, is that when my mom used to bake, my mom loves baking, and she would always bake. For some reason, chocolate cake is what I remember my mom baking when we were kids. And we would just love looking out the bowl. Like, you do that, right?
Yeah, of course, everyone does.
But then when you think about it, it's like you're looking out raw egg and like milk and just sugar. Like, raw egg really gets me like, and then just don't think too much about it. Just wow, if the phone's moving, it's because the wind is blowing.
Tornado!
Actually, we could try making a tornado in here.
Should we?
Nah.
So I was sitting in the back of the car. We're still kids. My brother was sitting in the front. My aunt was driving. A lot of stories with my aunt, actually. And oh, wait, they're footy with me.
Just making more bubbles.
And I used to talk a lot, as you can actually notice. I still talk a lot. And my aunt was talking to my brother, and she looked over into the mirror, the rearview mirror, and she was like, "Wally, why are you so quiet?" So I looked at her and I said, "Well, I felt a spot on my shoulder, so I thought I might as well start praying." So that was
You can say the darndest things. Like, I remember, this is a story that my mom loves telling. When we just started doing horse riding, we started horse riding when I was in 3rd grade. I think I was 9 years old. And we did horse riding by these stables, and we didn't have our own horses. My sister had done horse riding before, and I had just gotten into it. And now we were getting, like, we're still beginners, but we're getting to the part where now we can start trying to go over the jumps and over like little trotting poles. And I was riding this horse called Toy Toy. It was a beautiful Toy Toy. He was a Palomino horse. He was quite old, and my sister was ready. She was going over the small little jumps, and I had just gone over the trotting poles, and my instructor Monique, she said, "Okay, it's time for you to go over the jump." And I was crying. And my mom would always stand outside the arena and watch us do horse riding lessons. And I said, "Monique, I can't go over the jump. I can't break my arm. We don't have medical insurance." And this is because my mom would always tell us, like, be careful. Don't hurt yourself because we don't have medical insurance.
Every mother.
And my mom was just so disgusted with me that I would go and tell the whole world that we don't have medical insurance.
I remember my mom, as when I was in high school, she also said, "Why don't you try something like tennis or a sport that's less physical contact, you know?"
You don't have medical insurance.
We don't have medical aid, yeah. And then I got bitten by a spider. So, and then there was no medical aid.
The same spider that you were praying for.
Maybe the same spider. Maybe the same one.
Oh my goodness. You know, I was actually quite eager to start school when I was little.
Yeah?
So in South Africa, for our international friends, we have a thing called, it's almost like, I think it might be the level before kindergarten, kinderschool? Yeah, kindergarten.
Like pre-primary.
Pre-primary school. I was pretty young though. Like I was still wearing nappies. I was still wearing nappies. And before I could be admitted to the school, like they said, you have to be potty trained. And so my mom said I potty trained myself because I wanted to go to school.
Oh, look at you, overachiever.
I know, right? If I knew then what I know now.
I'll keep the diaper.
I'd keep the diaper. Yeah, because I'm a late baby. I'm not a late baby, but I'm an October baby. Which means I either had to start a little bit earlier or I had to start a little bit later. And I was like,
early. Don't want to miss out on anything.
Yeah, and then, you know, that's it. What's your greatest primary school achievement?
Primary school achievements.
So for those of you who don't know, primary school is from grade 1 all the way up until the 7th grade.
Yes. Greatest primary school moment.
Or achievement.
Achievement. I didn't achieve much, to be honest. I was just there.
You said it!
I was a prefect.
Yeah? I was a girl.
For 3 months.
3 months?
3
Why?
months. I wasn't that great. Actually, funny story. When I was a prefect and moving into your broken bone pieces, so after the break time, all the kids used to line up outside the classes until the teachers come, and then they collect the kids and take them to class after the staff meetings that they had. So I had a few staff meetings. So I had 2 naughty kids that didn't want to listen, so I took them out the line, and when the teachers arrived, they took the rest of the class back, and then the kids stayed behind, and then the teacher asked me just to run and could you open the gate for the ambulance because one of the boys actually fell the tree and hit his head. So there's me, hero of the day, sprinting down, and as I'm running, I step into like a little gutter, and my foot just trips and I slam down. Just like that. On my face. I did like a little, I was running, and head down first. I landed on my arm like this.
Ow.
Broke my arm. Got back up, dusted myself off, opened the gate for the ambulance.
And then hopped into the ambulance.
And the ambulance arrived like 10 minutes later only. So eventually I got back to the class, and the whole class was like, oh, what happened? What happened? So I was like, I just fell. Like, for me, I think it's because of the adrenaline rush.
Maybe.
So I just dusted myself off, and then my teacher was like, maybe you should go to the office. So I went to the office, and then when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, damn, look at me. I'm like, the whole chin was open, like my shirt was torn, everything. And I hadn't even noticed. Eventually, when I got to the office, I was like, oh, my arm's just a little bit stiff. I started to get stiff. Went to the doctor, broke my arm. For the ambulance. That's a bit of a, what do you call it? An oxymoron. Oxymoron.
You're an oxymoron.
I was a moron then.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
I was so strict in primary school because I was head girl. I was head girl of my primary school. Not much happened over there. I wanted to do that, but I didn't. Ass. Anyway, I was so strict. Like for us, we had I think it was every Friday we had assembly in the school hall, and all of the children. This is Africa, I know. We had to sit on the ground.
Yeah.
But the prefects could sit on the stage with the teachers and the headmaster. And I was head girl, so which means I sat.
Ready, set, headmaster.
I sat like in the front row with the principal and everything. And like the kids that were misbehaving, you can see them so well from the stage. And I used to like get up in the middle of assembly, just like go to the front of the stage and be like, you have to keep quiet. I would write down the code of conduct of the school in a little notebook and like.
Oh, sure are those girls! Sure are those girls!
And one of my teachers, one of my favorite teachers, she was my natural science teacher in primary school, Mrs. Patel. I still remember. She said, "Shante, you really have to calm down because you're going to give yourself a heart attack." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
Still doesn't calm down though.
I have. Now I'm.
You don't know, Shantae's my manager actually.
I'm Christoph manager and I've calmed down a lot.
She's my manager now. I mean, they're not training together. We did.
Yeah, this is how we
in
started
Cape Town.
our
This
career.
is how we met. The first time we met was we were training together.
2015 November. We've known each other. Woof!
Long
For
time.
5 years.
25.
Almost 5 years.
5 years, bro. 5 years.
And then he went off to the Caribbean and I went off to South African season, which is two very different seasons.
Very different. Caribbean's lovely though.
Yeah, it is lovely. Now I've been stuck in the Caribbean, but I love it. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, man. I love Miami. Anyway, if you folks have some funny stories from you were a child, please let us know. Post it on our page, on our Facebook page, or send us a message or whatever. If you have any baby pictures that you think is way cuter than ours, which is probably impossible.
Ooh, shall we tell them about the Harry Potter quiz that we did?
Oh yeah!
We did the sorting hat on Pottermore to find out which
Pottermore.com.
which Hogwarts house we belong to. Now, first, let me tell you a very funny story, okay? So, I was talking about this to my mom one day, and I was like, I was serious with her. I was like, Mom, which house do you think I'd be in if I was in Hogwarts, if I was in the movie Harry Potter? My mom loves picking on me, and she said, you'd be in Huff and Puff. Because that's how you sound when you walk. Mom! Huff and Puff!
Hey, Tony Press!
Thanks, Mom! Yeah, but actually now we did the quiz. It's not a quiz, it's kind of just like a question round. So like one of the first questions was moon or stars, and I said stars.
I also said stars.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that like Chloe. Stars.
Stars.
Stars. Yeah, and then it keeps on asking you questions like this, like decision, like multiple choice. There's no wrong answer.
There's no wrong answer,
But,
just like a personality test.
Yeah, personality choice. So, what did you get, Wally?
I got... Must be... Gryffindor!
God,
I'm a Gryffindor!
He's wearing a pink tie in a jacuzzi and he's
It's
got...
brave! I'm brave wearing a pink tie in a jacuzzi.
I
But then
got...
I get you in the standard black and white. What did you get?
I got Ravenclaw.
Come on, be proud of it. Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw.
Like, I know everybody's like, oh yeah, yeah, okay, like, oh, Gryffindor, Gryffindor. I really wanted to get Gryffindor. I really wanted to.
But there's a
okay.
reason why you're in that house.
Yes. And we're sober compared to usual.
I'm finished. This coffee's cold now. It's not nice. Okay, thank you so much for watching our Good Morning Lockdown episode 6, the special edition from the hot tub. It's been a pleasure having you guys chilling here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been quite nice, and don't forget to let us know on your stories from you, baby.
A baby.
And also which house you're in, and your Patronus, all the cool things. Cool things.
Cool thanks, yes.
Cool
And which
thing.
was your favorite song from the year 2005?
Five.
I don't know why we chose 2005.
Because I was 10 then.
Who are you even, Wally?
Oh, Wally!
Who are you even? Stay tuned, there might be water aerobics coming in one of the episodes.
Yes. Bye!